Hello everyone, Future Sam here. You'll notice, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes into this video, there's some stuttering with the recording. I did get that sorted out nearly immediately after it. I really apologize for the viewing inconvenience for the brief minute that it's on, but it does get sorted out. Please don't see it and immediately think that's what the rest of the video is going to be like. I may or may not have had my render distance set at like 30 something. So yeah. Hey, but if you're here, enjoy the video. I'm glad you're here and welcome. Thanks. Hello from wherever you are in the world watching this. My name is Sam and welcome to my very first Minecraft series. I suppose I don't really have much else to say considering this is the first episode, so let's just jump right in. I'm really hoping for a desert. That's the whole thing I've been thinking about for the past couple of days. So let's see if we get a desert. If we don't, that's gonna be our first mission, is finding one. So let's see where we go. Very much not a desert. Well, let's see what we can do with this anyway. So like I said, my name is Sam. I am a lifelong gamer. I've spent most of my time actually playing FPS games. Spend a lot of time playing games outside of Minecraft, but the game I always come back to is this one. It's a little hard to stay away. So I figured, why not go in? Why not jump in and start telling a story here in a game that I have loved literally for so long. I think what we're gonna do first, like I said, I really want to find a desert. So we're gonna hop in a boat and we're gonna ride until we find a desert. So let's hope that doesn't take absolutely 10 years. But hey, while we're doing it, we can get a nice view of the world around us. I am running the shaders. I believe they are just the BSL shaders. Let's take a look, because I actually am not sure what shaders I'm running. Yeah, BSL shaders. So if you are wondering at all what I'm running, it's BSL on Optifine for 1.21.3. I believe that's what we're on right now. So newest Minecraft update. Lots of things that I actually haven't tried yet in Minecraft. So I'm really excited, especially for bundles and kind of checking out those newer things that jumped in. And armadillos. Hello. We're in the water. Really excited for the armadillos. It seems like this is going to be quite the little bit of a ride. So we'll just enjoy. We'll look around. We'll see what we got around us. It's looking like, mountains are typically where I like to settle. I think they're the most picturesque, the most fun to have looking out of a window of your house. So worst case scenario, we find our way back there. If that space could load over there, that would be nice. We'll see what happens. This is actually the first time we've ever tried recording on my computer outside of just a stream. So I'm interested to see how this all comes through, considering literally half of this is all missing. That is insane. We are within probably 8 chunks of that. There it is. I don't know why it's doing this. I assure you I do not play this game in third person, but I figured while we're just boating, doing something simple, we may as well just look around in third person, see what we can find. I do have to say, I think outside of, spawning in a birch forest, it's a pretty nice seed to start with. The seed name is literally, please spawn me in a desert. So that didn't happen. So don't try that seed if you're trying to find a desert, because it didn't work that way. Ooh, look at that. We got some ruins over here. I think we're going to take a little detour and go see what we can find. All right, so we're going to do this with no protections. As long as they don't have any weapons, we might be okay. You know what? Let's be smart about this, because what I could do is just try and mine in through the side over there. And if we can do that, we can just get, I think that's where the chest was, just right in that corner, right? Yep, okay. We're going to try and be smart about this. We are playing on hard, so if I die, that's fully a me problem. See if we can reach this from here. Oh, we got a mending rod and some wheat right off the rip. You know what? I will take that. I'm sure that there's more to discover here. I really don't want to do too much without a brush, because I love the archaeology features of this game, and I really, knowing exactly where this is, I really don't want to miss out on that by deciding to do something else. However, that looks like some freelo right there, so we're gonna take that, and we'll take the golden helmet just for now. Oh, we're gonna drown. Nope, we're good. There we go. And we're out of there. I'll take my little golden helmet for now. All right, let's get going. I think in the distance we actually have a mushroom island, so that's maybe a good place to stop, just so we can get some sustainable food for the first night or so. I mean, really, this is... I mean, look at that wall. Like, that is insane. Right here in front of us, there is a ocean monument right here. And as I was explaining, there's a wall over there, which we can no longer see, which is probably good, considering I didn't realize how high my render distance was up. But like I said, we're going to run through here. We're going to grab some mushrooms so we can get mushroom stew. A very easy, reliable source of food off the rip. The fact that we're even close to this is astounding to me. I can't remember if you need a hoe or an axe, so we're going to use an axe and see how that goes for us. Axe. So I know the drops aren't very consistent coming out of these, but it's at least better than nothing. And also, I just feel like the work to go and find cows right off the rip, to then have to build a furnace, all these things, especially for the first night, it just kind of adds in an extra layer of complication that isn't really necessary, especially if you have access to something like this nearby. I mean, this is like dedicated food for, I mean, nights. Like, we're going to be okay here. And actually, we're going to go over my shoulder because that's a lot of just freestanding mushrooms. So let's head over there. You know, if I was smart, I'd just collect some mushroom soup from these cows, which maybe we'll do. But let's just stock up on as much stew as we can first. I mean, if we can get like a 64 of each type of mushroom, we're gonna be looking okay when it comes to food for at least a little while. And I think that is just fine for me, especially as when we decide to go into the cave, that it gives us a reliable source that we don't need to worry about not having bread or not having cows or not having whatever else to feed us on our way down. Until, of course, we inevitably run out of food, as one always does in the caves. But hey, it'll be just fine. Now, what we do need to start thinking of is our base for night one. I'm missing that wall already. I kind of want to head back to that wall, but I know it's not a safe pick for night one. Oh, but we're getting to that point. We might just have to make that call. I think we're gonna use our last 3 birch to make some mushroom stew. We'll just cut into our reserves already, and it's nighttime. Now, the nice thing is, for those that didn't know, if you are on a mushroom island, hostile mobs won't spawn. So we're actually safe. So genuinely, I could just keep mining all night and we'd be all right. However, that's less fun. I think we're going to find something to do, because what's the fun in just sitting around in a safe place? Oh, I forget that that's a thing. Oh, we're going to have to come back for one of those eventually. Imagine we just got the mushroom stand over at our house. The mushroom soup stand, I should say. Free soup all the time. Let me know how you guys feel about shaders, by the way, because I've only just started using them, and I like very light shaders. You know, I don't want it to change too much of what the game looks like. However, if the water can look more like water and the light can look more like light, you have the god rays coming through, then I think it makes the experience a little more positive for me. And so I hope it does the same for you. But let me know what you guys think, because I would be happy to change things up to meet whatever is the best for the people who are interested in watching this. I think we may as well grab some coal while we're over here. I was about to cry thinking that I had left the crafting table. Ooh. Oh, we do have pickaxe. Okay, we're good. Okay. Let's just pop up right here. We'll grab some coal, get some torches, and probably some cobblestone while we're at it too, so we can upgrade from our wooden tools ASAP. I was kind of hoping this would be one of those never-ending coal veins, you know, just keeps on going through the mountain. We find ourselves in a huge cave, and then the night gets away from us, but it seems like that's it. This is more coal. We can run up to that. The nice thing is we also have all this kelp around us, which is another very reliable, very easy fuel source. So we don't need to always be worrying about coal, especially because we have all this kelp around us. It might even be more beneficial to make a automated kelp farm that'll give us unlimited fuel for at least our furnaces, and then we can use torches, coal for torches, and other things that really can only use coal or charcoal. So that might not be a bad idea, just having a little automated farm there eventually. What I'm really interested in right here is this iron. So if I can grab this coal really quick, we can get ourselves, we're gonna need a little bit more wood, but get ourselves some wood, get that iron, and then we're looking good on night one. I gotta get to wherever there's wood, so we can get some sticks. I swear there was a pass-through. I swear I saw it. But maybe I am imagining this. I'm actually amazed right now that we are not getting completely swarmed. Ooh, sugarcane. We will need that too. Oh, we may as well just run over and get that tree. I don't know. I was too busy focusing on the sugarcane. I didn't even realize there was a tree right there. Let's grab that tree. Let's make some tools. And let's get going. I think I can't break this pickaxe. We need to keep the first pickaxe. I'm very sentimental about my my developments in Minecraft. I always hold on to my first wooden pickaxe, my first stone pickaxe, and the like. I see right behind us. So we're gonna hold on to that. I'm thinking I will probably make like a haul of trophies. You know, I'll have all of my past items that got me to wherever we end up. We got to make a stone pickaxe anyway, so we may as well do that. So let's go over, let's see how much iron is there. The nice thing is, lapis. I was not expecting that to be right here. The nice thing is, we're high enough above, I guess, the ground. I guess I thought with newer updates, iron is spawning much higher. But I guess we're high enough that we're still getting at least some here and there, which is great. I was really hoping we get more than 2 though, because, you know, then we could actually do something with it. But you know what? If 2 is what we get, 2 is what we get. So I think the goal for today is to at least get a little shack built. I think maybe what we do is we shoot for a shack on the side of the hill, side of this mountain. But I really want to get up and out and just take a look at what's on top of here. So. We'll collect some copper. I'm not using, I don't know, I haven't used too much copper recently, but I know there are so many cool new blocks that you can make with copper, and so I really do want to use more of it. I've just gotten so much into the habit of not obtaining any copper that now I have to work myself into the habit of actually mining it. So if I see copper and I just walk past it, just know that I'm a creature of habit, and I'll probably go back for it eventually when I realize that it was silly to walk past it. All right. So, I mean, we're really getting a lot of coal, which is great. Super great. However, not the most engaging content here, I'm sure. So, we'll grab the rest of this coal. We'll clear up this as well. I don't have a shovel, so we're just gonna let the gravel get mined manually. Unfortunate. So we'll grab this coal, we'll go out, we'll grab some wood, and we'll try and get a little shack built on our wall. I say this, and of course this is like the grand coal vein that I was talking about earlier that just keeps on going. How much coal are we at now? Please stop. Thank you. Okay, so we got a stack and a half of coal. Great. Let's take a pause from doing stuff there. I know I said I wasn't going to build an iron or a stone axe. I'm still not gonna build a stone axe. We're gonna take a look up here, see if there's any more iron to be found. Oh, there we go. Okay. So now we got enough for a pickaxe and an axe. If we can grab just a few more, we will be pretty much set. I think we'll be good at least to get started and get ourselves into a mine and hopefully quickly get ourselves to diamond from all of this. Okay. I know we have a task ahead of us. I do. However, you have to understand. When you have a view like this and the opportunity to jump, sometimes the call of the void is just a little too strong. Woo! Okay, we will work our way back up, but it at least gives us a chance to take a look on the side to find iron. Look at that. Alrighty. So we've got 3 more iron here, which is far more than I thought we were going to find. I really thought iron was going to be a down in the mines. We were going to struggle to find it pretty much anywhere else, just given, I feel like all the recent worlds I've played, it's just been impossible to find iron. So the fact that we're actually finding some is pretty nice. There we go. Let's mine the coal here, and while we're doing that, I will let some iron smelt up, and then we can get an iron pickaxe. I can stop worrying too much about using my tools, and then we can get on with it. So I will mine this and be right back. So still cooking up. I think we've got, oh nope, look at that, perfect timing. So we'll grab all of this. I did go ahead and grab that coal that was there. Go ahead and make that. We'll get ourselves the axe too. Honestly, I think I'm gonna make 2 axes. I think we're gonna collect a pretty solid amount of wood, just given we're gonna need quite a bit of it. So let's go ahead, let's get out of here. It does look like it's about to be nighttime again, so this might be a pretty violent night if we're not careful. The issue here is I did send it off of a cliff, so now I got to figure out the returning to the top of this. I think I want to go this way. I don't know. Do we see anything else? Oh, I see iron there and I see iron there. We are definitely going this way. If I'm not mistaken, I think we might be able to go up from over here. Yeah, there's at least something to start us, and then we can dig our way up if we need to. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we're gonna dig our way out of here. Look at that. All right, so here is the cave that I was just talking about. We did actually manage to get to it, so we'll go ahead. We'll grab this iron. Grabbing some more iron so we can make another one here. I think that is all the iron I saw up here, but let's go. Like I said, I am a shill for coal. I think we're gonna have to kill some zombies. So let's figure out the way to do this without automatically taking tons and tons of fall damage. I think we're gonna have to risk the tree jump. Oh my god. Okay, we are good. The tree jump worked. We got 4 zombies to take care of. We're gonna start with him. Oh my gosh. All right, zombies handled. Cave theoretically should be lit up. Actually, I'm kind of liking this one. This, just with all the space that's already in it, we can kind of make a facade out in front, but it has enough going on that we actually would have a lot to work with on the back end. So let's just light this up and see if we can't use this just as it is. I think this might be nice. I'm trying to think of ideas for building our facade. I kind of want to go with a almost like Pirates of the Caribbean-esque, you know, like shanties just sitting, shanty little shacks just hanging off of a cliff. I think that's what we're gonna do. And then I think having this space back here, it does kind of give us, it gives us the ability to have a very unassuming front. But we basically already have an area dug out behind for storage, for starting on some farms, for building a mine, for whatever it is that we want to do. So I think, genuinely, I think this is a pretty good spot, at least to start on. And then also when we get a brush, I believe if I go, we'll take a pause from this for a second. I believe, yeah, look at that. I can go back over there and I can do some archaeology if I wanted to. All right, let's set the, you know what, we're just gonna make a little wall of things over here. Make actually another one. Don't worry, I will grab the sticks. There we go. All right, let's clear this out really quick. And maybe we'll get some barrels up too. I don't have enough wood for any of these ideas. All right, well, let's go ahead and get this cooking up. We'll have another 64 on deck there. All right, let's see. Well, we may as well chop down this tree and we'll get it replanted. I do like having this tree. I think it's kind of cool that it grew where it did. So we're just gonna replace it as soon as the sapling does drop for us. But oh, well, I thought that was just being gifted to me as soon as I asked for it. Cause I do like this. So we'll just put it right back where it was. Oh, look at that. I think technically I can do this, but maybe we'll just clear up. We'll clear up this dirt next to it just in case. It opens the view a little bit more too. And if we get 3 trees there, we get 3 trees there. That's kind of neat. I'm nearly out of my first set of stew. Look at that. All right, let's cook up some more stew then. Right. Look at that. Reloaded. This is what I told you. Stew is magical. Okay, we've got at least. Let's still go ahead and make some barrels, because then we can at least have some semblance of storage. Alrighty, well, it is daytime, so let's go ahead and let's get our way out of here. I am thinking the safest way out might actually be to try and go up this way and then just dig ourselves a little back path out. Eventually, of course, I'm wanting to do something to incorporate the shore or kind of the edge of the cliff into our entrance and exit to this place, but I think for now we are just going to need a simple walkway. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right. I think spruce is probably the go-to, especially when you can, I mean, spruce saplings, like, I don't know, spruce is just maybe the best wood in the game, just with how much you can get from such little effort. So we'll go ahead and mine some of this down. Genuinely, I am going to mine this until I'm out of these 2 axes. So I'll go ahead and do this, and I will come back to you when that is done. We got a good amount of wood that will really allow us to get kind of down closer to the water with the build, tie it in to the environment. I think it's going to look great. Of course, there's only one way down, so we may as well send it. Let's go ahead and eat some bread. I think we should maybe also throw a torch all the way back here. What is this? Just a green patch. You know what? I still think this might be a good entrance for the cave. For a mine. I think if we're not careful, we'll end up outside of where we were just at. Like, it'll be outside of the this kind of mountain. But I think it's a good spot for it. I mean, there's not really anywhere else I would think for it. So I know it's nighttime, but we may as well start. Good thing I just made a sword. Whew! That scared the life out of me. I don't even know where he dropped from. Genuinely. I think it was right there. Did I leave a space open for my demise? I think we're gonna need to figure that one out. But I don't think that's a right now problem. I think let's stick with the plan. Let's get ourselves maybe a little hut built here, and then we'll do a little. Imagine maybe a little bridge right here that like kind of droops down, goes up to. I don't know. I think maybe it should connect. Maybe it needs to connect right here. This 3 wide connects over there. I think that's what it's got to be. So then maybe the facade is built right here into the rock. If this is going to be the front, like if this is going to be part of a pathway, I think one facade would be right here. We'll do another one right here, kind of to fill up this space. We'll have the bridge here kind of drooping down so that it looks like a hanging bridge. Maybe eventually we'll do like some, I don't know, some iron chains or something across to kind of tie it all together. Let's go over there and light that side up. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do think technically it's on the tier down from it's over there. Okay, we're not gonna worry about that side right now then. We're just gonna throw a light right here. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay. Well, let's get get this started. I'm going to put another crafting table over here because I don't really want to have to go over to that other one all the time for whatever we're building here. Throw this here. Grab some of our blocks. I'm thinking also we'll do quite a bit of slab work. I really do like slabs. I think they give that extra dimension and that extra space for you in a lot of builds. Especially, you know, I kind of got the idea of maybe it would be nice to just have a boardwalk right here that it goes out and around this corner so we can continue our builds down that way, and we'll have just a small little shack here. Maybe not even for anything more than just storage. Let's kind of frame out this idea. We'll just make a couple stacks of this. We're not going to do anything too crazy with all of our wood yet. Oh, I guessed right. Look at that. And then, you know, if we want to continue in the future, we can continue down that way. But this gives us the opportunity to start using this space to build, using this space to build, and then we can, from right here, build that kind of drooping path or drooping bridge that I was talking about. So let's move this off of where I was wanting to do all of this. So we'll do like that, and then just kind of keep it going in that. I don't want it to be too droopy, because if we have it droop too low, it's gonna look pretty strange, I'd say. But if we can kind of give it a natural level of it, which I think is probably going to be about here. I don't think anything lower than this is gonna. Oh, I don't know. Let's take a look from over here. We'll go one more, maybe two more. I kind of think maybe it actually needs to come back up right here, which maybe defeats it, but I don't know. I think it needs to come back up right here. Now, that gives us the opportunity here that I can make kind of another turn. So we'll do, let's see, are we level now? We're not level now. So we'll do one more here. And then I'm a fan of 3-wide. I think 3-wide is the better way to do pathways. I think we're gonna have a railing here eventually, so the 3-wide really does start right here. That we can do a little jut out here, and we're gonna keep that as a hard corner because it gives us just a good line to start building onto from right there. And then once we get to that edge right there, we're gonna do the same thing that we did on the other side. So we're gonna make that kind of pointed arrow to get us around this corner. And then I think, oh, we gotta go one more. Yeah, we'll just do one more curve. I was trying to decide if I want to do one more jut out, but I think we're just gonna do one more curve, and we'll take it right along the side of this. And then we might have some like stilt towers right here, you know, like on this side that kind of throw off the pattern that we already have. So I think I'll get this set, and then we're gonna take a little cold plunge and we're gonna see how it looks from the water. And nice. Okay, yeah, that's actually pretty much exactly what I was going for with the bridge. I wanted it to look like it was hanging, but not be anything insane. I am concerned though. What do we got to build with? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but technically that's the main level. But we have the main level connected over there. So maybe we're gonna go one more block here. And just move all of that over one. I don't know how I noticed that from down there. But yeah, we're gonna do that. That's gonna really throw me off if we don't, so, and boom, there we go. So now we got our bridge, which is not centered between this, but I don't know how long this pillar is going to last. I think this pillar is probably going to disappear, so I don't think we're going to have to worry too hard about that. But we got our 1, we'll count the top one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. And we got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. And I think that is exactly what I wanted. I mean, oh, that's not good. We haven't slept. Let's light this up just a bit. So I think I'm actually going to start on the edge. And I'm thinking the architecture, it needs to be supported. You know, like this bridge needs to be supported. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a block underneath where our bridge is. It's not gonna be absolutely perfect, but what I'm thinking is if we get it around to the front, we can hook it up and kind of make it look like a like it's like a shelf essentially holding it up. I think that'll tie it in pretty well with what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna go ahead and mine these two. Oh, we're smart. We're very smart. We survive big falls because we're very smart. Now that we got that like this, from afar, it's gonna look like it's at least got a level of support to it. So I think I'm gonna base it off of how far it is from this wall, and that's how far we're gonna make it from this one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from that wall, and then a support. So we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a support. So our next support is gonna be right here. And if I can just drop you right here, so just make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a support. You're gonna have to be like that. All right, so let's get this set. I think I can, yep. Oh, I'm gonna have to go a block lower. That's tragic. Let's lose a couple more blocks. All right, and I do want to go take a look at that before I commit to doing it too many other places. I think we'll probably do, so we gotta imagine here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this would be 7. So if we did another one right here, which I think that actually would look fine because it would be spurring off of this one. That maybe we just do that. I'm not too worried about that. Okay. What we do need to figure out is if it looks as good as we're hoping. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a light on both of these. And let's go find our tower. Do I still have my dirt? I do. Let's go to that. And let's look. I think that looks pretty good. And I think, especially when we have builds on top of it, it's going to feel a little more structured. I think we can also put some supports under it, kind of in a diagonal, so that it looks just a little bit more connected. But I really like that. I think we'll go ahead and we'll do the same over there. Same spacing, so we'll do the 1 post every 8, but 7 and then 1. It's probably not going to line up with 3 over there like it did over here, but I think if I wanted to, I could push it out far enough that way too. Let's take this down. And we will jump back up there. Let's go make sure this is 20. It's definitely not 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. And like I said, these ones aren't going to be, they're not going to jut out as much because we did put this side against the wall. But I think it still gives that support in a way that I think is meaningful to the build. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we'll mine these 3 out. We do need to make another set of these. And go to 1, 2, 3. One of those. 1, 2. And put those 3 there. I think I do actually like the idea of having the lights up on that. So we're just gonna do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I knew this was gonna be a little different on this one just because it's got just a much longer journey. But the nice thing is we're going to put a building here that'll also be resting on it. So I think it's going to look good. I think it's going to tie it together. Nice. All right. Well, now we're going to do it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it's going to actually do a weird connection here that maybe we just have. Oh, it doesn't line up with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no. 8. It doesn't matter. 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 Because this juts out more. So therefore it should be that way. Alright? You hear me? It's gonna be fine. So let's go ahead and do it as much as it's gonna break my heart. I can't. I actually can't. I can't do it. I lied. It's not going to be okay. We're taking this one out. I can't do it. It also, I think it feels a little better because it connects it actually with the wall. I was feeling a little weird about it connecting with the other logs. So this feels a little more connected to the build for me. So I'm feeling okay about this. I think it's gonna be all right. It's gonna allow us to put the other one on the other side and not give me pain when I look at it. So we got that one tied in. Oh, I gotta put my light on top of it. And I think we're gonna do the same thing here. Again, I'm not feeling great about the idea of this not connecting all the way up. However, I'm thinking if we just do it right here, if we connect it to this and have them kind of cross through each other's paths, that feels a little better, because it at least feels like there's more support. And then what I can do is I can make kind of a diagonal support for these, or maybe I'll just do 2 supports on either side. But either way, it feels like I can tie the build in just a little bit better having them cross through each other than if I was to just have one be existing purely off of the support of the other. I heard him. There he is. Okay, we're good. So now we've got those all sorted, and these are lined up, which feels good. I think we'll probably, I don't know, I gotta figure out what I want to do for kind of a guardrail along this, or if I even want to. But I think from here, this is gonna go down, so we'll probably go down, I don't know, 3 or 4 levels, and then it'll twist over there. It'll also spin off again over there. It's gonna be kind of a very split walkway. Obviously the connector, you know, if you don't want to do that, all is gonna be back here. This is probably where we'll have probably storage. This is gonna be, I'm thinking, just a big storage room. We can take up a lot of this ceiling, maybe up to this level here, and maybe do an automated storage, especially if we got some farms going, especially down here. We can do like water elevators, boost it all up. I got a lot of ideas, but that's about all I got time for. So thanks for sticking around for the first episode. Welcome. I'm glad to have you here. Planning on uploading here hopefully 2 times a week, maybe 3 times a week, at least for us to get started and see where we go. Obviously, we're not going to get nearly as much done every time. I mean, heck, we hardly got anything done this time, but look what we got started. I'm feeling all right with that. So I will see you all here again soon. I will hope to have another upload here this week, and thanks for hanging out. Have a good night.